to Coffee Chat, the chat that talks almost about everything, and today we're going to be talking about AI, and everything seems to be about AI, but basically I'm going to be more specific, talking about meta AI and some of the recent updates that have been circulating around. Basically, I was scrolling, as you do, and I found a couple of articles and or posts talking about opting out of a meta learning AI feature. Basically, what it was doing is meta AI can use your image or your artwork, and it can begin to use that for learning material for its machine or AI or whatever it is. People were talking about it and showing just where you can opt out of this feature. Now, as I was reading the comments, originally the post I was looking at, they were like, oh, hey guys, they moved it, you can check it out over here and opt out here, because you had to go through a very specific process of pushing a bunch of buttons to get to the page where you could opt out. But even as I was reading through those comments, people were like, hey, I don't see this anywhere on the mobile version or the desktop version. And so it looks like recently they either have gotten rid of it entirely, or some comments were saying they changed it up a little bit. You have to show proof of your artwork being used for machine learning in order to even have the application to ask to, hey, can I be opted out of this? So it seems like as time progresses, as we go along, that it's getting more and more difficult in order for your artwork not to necessarily be used on AI, which is really unfortunate. Platform where you can upload images, and artists do this a lot to just promote their work, as well as pretty much everyone else who uses. This can be a resource for artists to connect with people who like art, so they can actually get commissions and art or money from their artwork. But there also has been a big issue with, hey, people are stealing my artwork, reposting my artwork, and so people will usually put, like I have in my bios, not to steal it. Then AI became a thing and people got a little bit more nervous, because if you didn't know, AI actually does use real artists' artwork for their machine learning in order to produce these AI images. So it's basically stealing from artists, recycling it, and using it as its quote-unquote own product. These images are pretty easy to kind of decipher whether it's a real artist or not, but, as it progresses, it's just a whole thing, and everyone's talking about it because, well, it's AI, it's getting talked about, and it's beginning to be implemented in a lot of places. Even they rolled out a little thing at the top, and it says, search meta AI, when we just wanted the search feature, man. So people are talking about this, especially artists, and personally, I may just delete all my artwork off. I started here on YouTube, and that is where I plan to stay. I also uploaded some updates or artist stuff to my in order just to have a fun little interactive place where I could upload artworks, because the community tab did not exist yet. It was not there. But now I can use the community tab here on, well, it was here, but maybe just not as bad. I don't know. Anyways, there's no feature that I can't do there that I can't do on YouTube. And basically, I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I really like this community. I really like YouTube in general, how it works, how it looks. I feel like is just pulling out a bunch of updates, and while the algorithm hasn't been the best, I will note that there has been updates where they have been beneficial to small creators, where in the past they weren't. They're trying to make that better, and so people were really, really excited. But now with this new meta AI, especially being an artist, I don't know if it is worth the hype. Honestly, I know my art isn't anything Picasso, but still, the idea of me working on a talent or a hobby for years and years and years just for it to just be used as some sort of learning tool for a machine, personally, I don't like that. And it's not like it really reaches many of my followers anyway. It used to, but now it doesn't really. And so that's personally where I'm at. I honestly might just delete the account. Just because, well, it's personally not beneficial for me. But I understand that other artists are really frustrated because they do use the platform to communicate with their audience solely, and they do use it for, income. And so it can be a hard choice, but personally that's where I'm going because I'm like, and also I just don't want to spend time scrolling additionally on. Honestly, I might just stick to YouTube, and if I ever need to upload anything, I'll do it on my website. I have been doing it on my website, and while my website doesn't necessarily advertise here on the internet, I can use it to just communicate and use it what I need it for, and I don't have to worry about, hey, is my art, is this gonna happen, all that stuff. So, artists, have you heard about this? What are your thoughts, or what do you think, and will you take any additional steps in trying to opt out? Do you think you can, or have you already opted out, and what was your experience with that? Thank you for your time watching this, and I guess I'll see you on here next time. Again, thank you for watching, have a blessed day, sweet as blueberry pie, and I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my main channel, Jaguar Bubbles, and I'll see you. This is the longest outro.